Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zolotech, and these are the all-new Soundcore Sleep A10 Bluetooth Sleep Earbuds. These were sent over by Soundcore so I could check them out. We'll unbox them, connect them to the device. I'll try them out for a couple of days and give you an overview. Now, Soundcore sponsored this video, but all opinions are my own and they don't get an influence as to what I say, whether that be positive or negative. Now, these come in at $179, and if we flip them over, you'll see they have a 4-point noise masking system, custom dynamic drivers for soothing sound. They should be fairly lightweight, and it says enjoy virtually unlimited audio via Bluetooth. So they should last a while, and it has sleep monitoring and a personal alarm clock. They actually shut off after you fall asleep. So let's go ahead and open them up. We'll pull the wrapper off here. See if we can get behind it. There we go. And let's take a look at them. Well, let's open these up. It's got a nice magnetic latch here. And see what we've got. And it looks like we've got a plethora of earbud sizes. So a bunch of different sizes to fit any ear, it appears like. It says select ear tips and ear wings in a suitable size for your ears. Hold the buds in this position. It's showing how they fit. It says put buds in your ears at this angle and then twist to lock into place. Now you can see here, we have some instructions here. It says volume adjustment, adaptive noise masking, and sleep data. So we can set all of that up. And let's take a look at the earbuds themselves. So here they are without the actual earbud tips on them. They look pretty standard as far as overall earbuds. And they've got this nice piece here. This should be fairly comfortable. I typically like it when companies do that. So we'll set that aside here. Let's take a look at the box here. And we've got a case. There we go. And it looks like we push it up this way. So the earbuds will go in here and charge. You can see the different prongs there. And then you've got some charge light status lights on the front and USB-C on the back and a little button probably for pairing. Let's go ahead and remove this and see what we've got. So we've got some instructions here. Some safety and warning, a little legal pamphlet here, and then also we get a cable included, which is USB-A to USB-C. So it's nice that they've included all of that. Now let's go ahead and see how this goes together. So I'll pick one of the ear tip sizes. Typically I go with one of the smaller or medium sizes. So despite my hands being huge, my ear canals are apparently fairly small. And then you also have some different options here. So maybe you don't like this loop I showed you earlier, you can use it without, or we have even a larger loop here. So if you want to use the larger loop, you can use that. Let me try this out. Now, after checking out the left side, I've found that I need the larger size piece to fit in my ear. So we'll swap over to that. So we'll just swap over here. These just slide on. And I do find them to be very comfortable, just trying them out anyway. And the medium size is actually what I want for the ear tips. So they just slide on like that, lock into place, and then we're good to go. Now let's go ahead and get these connected. So we'll open them up. Let's go over to the Soundcore app, and we'll go ahead and add a device. We'll add some headphones, and it wants us to pair through settings in Bluetooth, and it sees it right away, Soundcore Sleep A10. Give it just a moment to pair, and now it's connected. Let's go back to the Soundcore app. It searches for them, and you'll see it says Sleep A10. So, of course, we want to connect those, and then we'll check out the options. So it says calls not supported. If we go next, it's showing how to insert them in your ear, and then how to record sleep data. Ensure that you're wearing Sleep A10 and are connected to the Soundcore app before you go to sleep. And then you have music mode as well. And of course sleep mode. So we'll hit I'm ready, give it access to the microphone, and you'll see fast sleep, equalizer, and then controls. Of course we have a sleep mode, so we can use them for music, but we also have a sleep mode as well with adaptive noise reduction if we want to turn that on. So you'll see here's our sleep data if we use these. So I'm going to go ahead and use these, see what they're like, and Of course, we'll talk more about that in a moment. Now, I used the Soundcore Sleep A10 for 3 nights. 2 nights using them, 1 without, and then another night using them again. And they're pretty comfortable. They fit in your ear nicely, they sit nice and flat, and when you have your head on a pillow, if you lay on your side or on your stomach, you're not going to feel these at all. At least I don't feel them in my ears. As long as you have the right size tip on the end and the right size piece on the back, I don't think you're going to feel it at all. They were very comfortable, no problems there. As far as internally, they don't make my ears itch. Some of these earbuds actually make the insides of my ears itch quite a bit. These didn't do that, so that was really nice. And then also, they seem to help a little bit the first night, fall asleep. They block a lot of noise, and I typically have a fan going on in the room. My wife likes that for sort of ambient noise. It's on low, and these block that out almost completely. With their noise control, they really brought the sound down. It was nice to only hear pretty much what's in the earbuds themselves. Now, when you're listening to the earbuds, you have a few different options. You have some music choices, and then you have a quick way to fall asleep. Now, on the music choices, it actually uploads those to this little earbud. So it's not broadcasting it over Bluetooth all night long. It's just sort of playing either an ocean sound or whatever you prefer. It uploads it to the earbud. It takes a few minutes. Then you have it on the earbud itself. That's why it can last so long. It doesn't have to use Bluetooth constantly. However, you can use them for music, but they're actually not that great for music because it brings the overall sound down. They're 10 dB lower than typical earbuds, so they're more focused for sound, not really for music. So you can use them for music, but they're not great for that. But they did help with sleep. You can see my overall sleep patterns based off the app. I think if I had one complaint, it was that the app actually doesn't work without these connected. So in order to use the app, you have to go into it, then connect these, then you can see your data. That's probably my one complaint. I had no problems with them lasting as far as battery. Of course, they last about 10 hours without using the case, and then you can just put them in the case and you'll get another 40 hours or so, and they seem to work really well that way. I never had a concern for battery or anything like that, and I found them to be very comfortable overall. Whether or not I would use them every night really depends on my situation. I probably wouldn't use them every night. I want to give my ears a little time to breathe. I don't like having them plugged, and they do make your ears feel like they are plugged. They don't breathe very well, so they do make them feel plugged, but you can't hear anything else very well. If there was a loud alarm, you would hear that. So it's good that if maybe you had a fire alarm go off in your house or some other alarm, you probably would hear it over this as long as you don't have them turned up too high. So that's something I'm always concerned of. Just being in a house, taking care of it. I want to make sure that I hear any important alarms that I need to, whether that's fire or something else. So just keep that in mind. They don't seal 100%, but you will be able to hear those things if that's a concern. Also, once you fall asleep, they shut off. So it's one of those things where it definitely helps you sleep. You wake up in the morning and it's just quieter than it normally would be. If you suffer from tinnitus, your ears ring, then you'll hear it a little bit louder when you plug your ears with these. So just keep that in mind. It's not going to help you eliminate that, but if the noise is playing over the top of it, it may help with that as well. So that's it for the Sleep A10. I'm curious what you think about these in the comments below. There are some other brands out there, but these are fairly reasonably priced compared to those. Let me know what you think of them, and if you'd like to see me do more headphone reviews or different earbud reviews, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already though, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.